What if everything you've been told about being a good person is wrong? What if trying to be good is actually holding you back from true power and happiness? Shocking, right? But here's the truth. 80% of people who focus solely on being kind and virtuous experience more stress and less fulfillment. This might sound crazy, but it's backed by research. We often think that goodness will lead to success, but that's not always the case. In this video, we're going to dive into lessons from Machiavelli, one of the most misunderstood thinkers in history. Machiavelli didn't care about being liked. He cared about achieving goals, mastering life, and surviving in a world full of uncertainty. We'll explore how his ideas about power and self-awareness can actually teach us more about being mindful and finding peace in today's busy world. Get ready to rethink everything you know about success, kindness, and what it really means to be at peace with yourself. You'll learn how to let go of the need to be perfect, how to embrace your flaws, and how to use mindfulness to truly thrive. This isn't about being good, it's about being real, being powerful, and, most importantly, being you. Stick around, you won't want to miss what's coming next. Chapter 1: The Myth of Goodness, Why Perfection is a Trap. Let's face it, everyone's trying to be good. We're taught to be kind, selfless, and perfect. But is that really the best path to happiness? In fact, striving to be good all the time can lead to frustration and burnout. In his book The Prince, Machiavelli challenges this idea, saying that people are often ruled by their need to appear virtuous, even if it's not genuine. Mindfulness teaches us to let go of perfection. Instead of worrying about being good, you learn to simply be present and accept yourself as you are, flaws and all. Studies show that people who accept their imperfections experience less anxiety and higher life satisfaction. When you stop trying to be perfect, you start to enjoy life as it is, not as you think it should be. Try practicing mindfulness by focusing on your breath for just a few minutes a day. This simple habit can shift your mindset from good enough to just right. Chapter 2: The Power of Self-Awareness, Seeing Yourself as You Truly Are. Machiavelli knew that knowing yourself is key to success. He said, "He who wishes to be obeyed must know how to command." This goes beyond knowing your strengths, it's about understanding your flaws, too. Mindfulness can help with this. Through daily self-reflection, you start noticing your thoughts and feelings without judgment. It's about seeing your true self, not the self you wish to be. Research backs this up. Self-awareness can improve emotional intelligence and decision-making. So how do you become more self-aware? Try journaling your thoughts or taking 5 minutes every morning to check in with how you're feeling. This small practice can make a huge difference in how you respond to the world around you. Chapter 3: The Art of Detachment, Finding Peace by Releasing Attachment. One of Machiavelli's central ideas is the importance of not being overly attached to anyone or anything. He argued that rulers who are too attached to power often lose it. This idea links directly to mindfulness, which teaches detachment. When you release attachment to outcomes, you stop worrying about what could go wrong. A 2014 study found that people who practice detachment experience less stress and have a more peaceful mind. Try focusing on the present moment, not the what-ifs in your life. Practice mindfulness by letting go of the desire to control everything. Let your thoughts come and go without clinging to them. The more you practice detachment, the more peaceful and clear your mind becomes. Chapter 4: Embracing the Shadow, Accepting Your Darker Side for True Power. Machiavelli wasn't shy about human nature. He understood that rulers often need to be ruthless or cunning to stay in power. While this may sound harsh, it's important to recognize that we all have a shadow side, as Carl Jung would call it, those parts of us we often deny. Embracing this side can lead to true power and self-understanding. Mindfulness helps us accept all parts of ourselves, not just the good parts. According to a study from Harvard, those who embrace their darker traits are more likely to experience a greater sense of control in their lives. Try practicing self-compassion when you make mistakes. Instead of criticizing yourself, accept your flaws with kindness. This act of acceptance frees you to make better decisions without the weight of guilt. Chapter 5. The Strength of Resilience. Driving through conflict, not avoiding it. Conflict is inevitable in life, but how you handle it makes all the difference. Machiavelli famously wrote, "It is better to be feared than loved, if you cannot be both." This might sound harsh, but it's about the strength to face conflict head-on. Mindfulness teaches us to be resilient in the face of stress and tension. Studies show that people who practice mindfulness during stressful events are able to maintain a calmer state of mind and recover faster. A simple mindfulness technique is to focus on your breath when you feel overwhelmed. This can help you remain grounded in the present moment, rather than spiraling into anxiety. Embrace conflict with a calm and focused mind, and you'll be better equipped to handle life's challenges. Chapter 6. Redefining Success. The Mindful Path to Power and Fulfillment. Machiavelli often talked about power, but not in the traditional sense of wealth or fame. His idea of power was more about influence and control over one's destiny. This ties perfectly into mindfulness, which teaches that true success comes from within. Research shows that people who focus on intrinsic goals, like personal growth, are generally happier and more fulfilled. Instead of chasing external markers of success, focus on inner peace and self-mastery. A good mindfulness practice for redefining success is visualization. Picture yourself succeeding, not in the traditional sense, but in a way that aligns with your values and inner peace. This approach leads to fulfillment, not just the fleeting satisfaction of meeting external expectations.